everyone receive is a reflection of us.
Welcome. It's been, one for a better word, interesting. I think when we look around the social medias, daily trends of the spiritual world, you can't help but notice a specific way, a way of enlightenment, a way of rushing. We're in the end times, all steam ahead. Or I believe, full steam ahead. But then, sometimes some people say that you must do it by a specific day or a specific cycle. A specific full moon, you must pray to your higher manifestations, and all of it just seems to be too much. Sometimes I sit back and I wonder to myself, is that just another layer of spirituality gone wrong? Another facet of people trying to deceive and manipulate? When you look upon a lot of these people who are there for a higher being and higher welfare, I agree. And we look at them with love and empathy and passion, curiosity and all those certain things, and we notice that it becomes repetitive. I believe they have the best interest for humanity and they want to help. But then there's a part of me that just sits back and wonders, is it all true? And one of the other aspects of realities, and I suppose it depends on one's own upbringing, is why? Why must we remove every layer of who we are to become an enlightened being? Who are we then but a former version of ourselves? Ego gone nonetheless, yes, but then who are we? If our role here on earth is to be earth, to experience earth and be that different version of who we are, it's not changing that inner guide or inner soldier or inner light warrior of who we are. But why must we lose all aspects of who we are or what made us to look towards a higher power, a higher being in all glory and light? I don't know, something just seems off. Maybe that's the split in realities. Maybe that's the consciousness upgrade, one for a better word, choosing between the other. But something doesn't resonate with me. There are people here to guide us along our path, and they are business people as well. We must remember, anyone who is doing this as a business is there to gain followers or money. They're there to help people, yes, but they also must pay the bills. So they're doing the things they love and the things that help. But even that for me sometimes just seems a little bit far-fetched. Like, I'm always a believer, if someone needs to know something for their best interest, it should be free. Knowledge should be free from all aspects. If someone comes to you for help and guidance, do you help them and charge them? If you heal someone through Reiki or spiritual connection to an unknown, sure, I think that's a gift, that's a talent, that's something that someone has helped someone with. But sometimes things just seem a little off. Could be my own interpretations, yes, but sometimes it just seems too much. That occult mechanism that has people encapsulated within the mystery of being that new age spiritual enlightened guru. All of these Schumann resonances and all of these fascinating inquiries into what's currently going on with Mother Gaia. I always love to see what's happening, but it does seem a little far-fetched. I don't want to be stuck here in a 3D reality, but I also don't want to be in a place that is just pure bliss and nothing can go wrong and fairies and fairies. It just doesn't seem down to earth to me. And I've never been able to sort of comprehend or understand how someone can live a life like that without seeing the groundedness of reality. Maybe just me, I don't know, but I've been looking towards my own manifestations, new houses and income, and it's been difficult. I've been connecting to Source and doing things, and I fail on others. I've been trying my hardest to achieve the things that I require the most. Love, abundance, trying to help the people within my family understand and see different things, but yet they fail. Well, they fail to comprehend because they are linear. So how do you deal with that aspect when those closest to you don't believe you? You have to believe for the rest of us. You have to understand that sometimes things play out. Is it an emergency? Maybe. I follow daily guidance and inspirations, or at least is that my own mind creating these things, trying to make use of it? I follow day in, day out, and it's hard, it's difficult because there is no one with me. It is standalone manifestation, standalone growth towards where one wants to get to. Trying to ask people to understand what would they do. So many aspects of creation in my own eyes to become the artist I want to be, to become the healer. I was looking at I believe it was TikTok, if you will, but a young girl who had cerebral palsy. And I felt that pain of not through what she has to deal with, but just daily walking and getting through life. How much of a struggle and hard it is, and stress on the body. The only thing that came across my mind was I want to heal that. Gladly, some people have to go through their life lessons, but let's say they're at their tenure. I would love that source creator gift, that power within to be able to heal people within the presence, so that they don't have to experience that anymore. That miracle, and I felt that running through the course of my veins and my body. I would love nothing more. That is what I want to do. That is what I want to heal people, ailments and sickness. Be able to facilitate growth and new cells within the hands. I've always looked upon myself as that sort of Midas touch healer. I believe sometimes people who come into contact with me end up finding good things afterwards, or I put them in the right path or the right places. Maybe some misuse or abuse. Maybe some just want to try. But nonetheless, I would love to heal all aspects of creation, from nature and plants to animals and human alike. But that doesn't mean that I give up everything that I was forced to be. I want to paint. I want to have that expression of creativity. and enjoy that, because that's what makes me happy and smile, to paint and create things. And it all ties in together, to heal and create at the same time. And that is what I want to do. That is what I wish to focus on, and within that have the abundance of wealth and a place where I can grow with and help and assist others to grow with me. Create a family of my own. And then you continuously see these things pop up in front of us, telling us that the time is now and we must do these things, and look at all these fancy things happening around us, and it just gets, I don't know, boring, the same, lethargic, because nothing seems to change, just the energy of chaos around it. So then I ask myself these questions and I say, well, is it my own thoughts, my own inner workings, because the things around me are changing by how I am changing? So I look within and I say to myself, where is my energy at? Am I happy within? Do I see happiness on the outside? Do I see everything is so close but yet so far away? And then I ask myself, what is the point? Why do I put myself through all of these pressures and stressors trying to find an answer to something that we may never know? We talk about living in the moment, the serenity of the now. I can tell you right now that Source Creator, the universe, the inner being within inside me, and those all around me know what I want. They know what is best for me, and I know it's coming. It doesn't make it any easier to live day by day without any finances, to work so hard on the things and see such greatness and yet be not rewarded. To not be put on my own path through myself to show the world what I am capable of. That doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't change my persistence to pursue my own path of destiny. I don't believe all of these tests are related to ego. I don't want to be close to the city. I want to go far away. Be amongst nature and the trees, the forest and the seas. And I hope you do too. So just with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.